Bill Humbert. That's how I say your last name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bill Humbert. All right, sorry, I'm looking for one. There we go. So why are you passionate about your topic of expertise?
Nate, when you think about it, I've been doing this for 37 years, and I've had people say to me, why are you just a recruiter after 37 years? And the reason is, where else can I contribute to the growth of company by attracting top talent to them than I can as a recruiter? And where else can I impact the lives of that top talent that I can do it right here? And that's where the passion comes from.
Cool. So what past experiences make you uniquely qualified to talk about this subject?
My clients have included lots of companies that you've heard of. The Washington Post, Geico, Transamerica, lots of companies. And I've done it for 37 years. And I've been successful in a lot of repeat business. Trex Company, the composite wood deck and railing materials, used me twice. Other companies, Transamerica's used me 4 times. I just have a lot of experience and a lot of good experience doing it.
Okay, so what's, I'm just throwing in a question. Do you help more directly with the recruiting, or do you also speak about it?
I both recruit and speak about recruiting. So I'm one of the rare people who do both.
All right, awesome. So what are some of the key takeaways that the audience will get from your speech?
First of all, I help them understand that recruiting is a process, much like the automobile process. If you leave one step out of the automobile process, like the wheels, you'll have a junk heap at the end of the process. Well, the same thing happens in the recruiting process. If you leave just one step out, reference checks, what happens? The wheels fall off your recruiting process. The second thing is I teach them how to onboard and get people engaged in the onboarding. And then they actuate. And the way they actuate is to set goals, because goal setters are engaged employees. And then finally, I teach my clients how to retain that top talent, because that's so important. If they're top talent, you want to keep them.
All right. What type of audience will benefit most from your message?
Business owners first, human resource departments, all the C-suites, because so often what happens is they hear from HR that, well, we can't find those kind of people here. Well, one of my recruiting projects was with MCI Telecommunications back when they were around. And this was in 92 to 94. And I needed to help them identify and recruit 200 IT professionals for Cedar Rapids, Iowa in 20 months, and a minimum of 120 IT professionals in 12 months for Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And we were successful. We found 143. So most times it's the C-suite that invites me in to help them either train their people or to recruit for them.
Can you share a story of someone who's implemented what you teach and kind of how it benefited them?
One of my clients, best clients, is Mainstream Management, a management consulting firm. They've used me 10 times. I think that probably almost answers the question right there. However, the CEO of Mainstream Management is, over the years, he's become not only my best client, but a really good friend. And he told me, you know, the reason I use you is I know that you know what you're doing, and I know that we'll benefit from what it is that you do. And I've learned a little bit about how to successfully interview from your interviewing process. And so that's probably the best one, but I think the other thing is, so many times I go into a company and I'm recruiting for these managers over here, but not these managers over there. And one of these managers on this side introduces me to one of those managers and says, Bill's my recruiter. And that's really fun to get that.
Yes. All right, is there anything else that you'd want a meeting planner to know about what you'll provide at their event?
Excitement, enthusiasm, humor, and knowledge.
Okay, we've got a couple minutes left. If there's anything else you want to share. Maybe we talked a little bit more on the speaking side, if you want to talk about the recruiting side.
Well, I'll talk a little bit about the career transition side. I'm the author of Employee 5.0, Secrets of a Successful Job Search in a New World Order. Currently writing my third book, and this one is Expect Success, over 50 searching for a job. And what's really important is to understand is that the recruiting process of most companies is broken. And these people need to network their way into positions, and they'll find it much more successfully that way. 72 to 74%, or 74 to 76% of all positions are filled through networking. And as both a recruiter who's an expert and as an expert executive career transition coach, I see both sides, and I help both sides.
Okay, nice job.
Thank you.